Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be drawing some hair once again. I'm drawing hair. Gonna go ahead and get right into it and start with, well, a head. Do we even actually need to draw the head? Could I just draw a circle and draw hair on it? I could, but I shouldn't because I should keep drawing heads because that's how you practice. So we won't, but I want to. Well, that's kind of curved in the wrong way. I'm sure that's fine. Yeah, sure, this is fine. This is good enough for me to draw hair on. The head doesn't really need to be, like, super highly detailed or super even correct. It just needs to be correct enough to draw hair on. Which this is, so I'm not even gonna bother erasing it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a bigger pencil, actually. And get right into the hair. What type of hair we're gonna draw? I don't know. I didn't think this through, nor did I grab any references. Sure, the point's up there. Let's make all the hair go away from that point. Let's give this lady some of the little things, like those things. I know I'm very good at talking and describing things. I just don't know what those are called. The parts that go in front of your face. But they're not bangs. Are they bangs? Do they count as bangs? I don't know. These are bangs. We're giving her bangs now. Alright, wait, no, don't worry about the detail yet. You can add the detail later. That's something you do later. You don't worry about it right now. Right now, we just get the basic shapes of everything down. And then we worry about the details. That's what we gotta do. There we go. Looks good enough. There we go. Looks good enough. Now we need to... She's got it on this side, so she also needs it on this side. Go ahead and go like that. And go like that. There we go. Let's go ahead and try and make this just a little bit better. Yeah, sure, that's good enough, whatever. I kind of wanted these two strands to go down at like the same length. But you know, it's fine. It really doesn't actually matter. Do we give her an ear? I constantly don't give the people I draw ears because I just don't feel like giving them ears. We'll go ahead and give her an ear because I really should be giving people ears because, you know, people have ears. I just never want to draw them. So I just don't. Alright. Now we're giving her short hair because why not, right? Most of the hair I draw typically tends to be long hair, so I definitely need some more practice with short hair, so maybe we'll do all short hair today, I don't know. It's too early to tell, because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, what are we doing? Didn't I just say I have no idea? I did not. I said I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and fix this face a little bit. Go ahead and, bring her chin up. Go like that. Then give her her neck right here and right here. Then we'll go ahead and just put like she's wearing something right here. Some type of neck thingy. Alright, there. Sure. That's good enough. Okay, let's erase this and then try and put a little bit more detail into it. Not sure how this is going to work. My hands hurt. This hurts my hands. Alright. This actually doesn't look bad. I was honestly expecting much worse for the first thing I'm drawing today. So, it's already not bad. It's not perfect. But, you know, we don't expect the first thing I draw to be perfect anyways. Alright. There we go. Go ahead and get these details in here. Alright. Is that over this part? No, we're gonna say it's not just because it's over there. Alright, go like that. There she goes. Looks pretty good. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and give her a strand hair right there. Or stray hair? I have no idea. Go like this. And then like that. Go put that there. Looks pretty good. Definitely not perfect, but not bad. We can obviously keep this. Alright. Now what? Well, obviously we have the rest of the details, but I'm just trying to think of what details come next. We did kind of change where the parts are on the body, so we do need to change up the bottom of the hair just a tad, which I'd like to not do. I'd like to just have everything right the first time, because anything new that I have to add usually ends up looking wrong. It doesn't, that looks fine right there, but that's why I like doing my sketches first, obviously. Well, obviously you do your sketch first, that's what a sketch is, but that's not what I meant, and I don't feel like elaborating or explaining what the hell I meant, so I'm not going to. This kind of reminds me of what, Yuji's wearing in, whatchamacallit, Jujutsu Kaisen. That's kind of what this reminds me of. Alright, go like that, and sure, that's, good enough. It's a neck thingy. It's a neck thingy. That's not bad. It's not perfect. It could be better, but it's not bad. It's better than I thought it was going to be. I could add some details in here, like some strands and some corners and things like that. And we'll go ahead and do that, see if it makes it better, worse, kind of just see where it takes us. Yeah, that didn't really do too much, but it looks a little better, I think, with the little details. Alright, yeah, but what now? What now? What's the next hair? I don't know. How long did that one take me? That only took me 7 minutes. That's not bad. It's not great, but, like, used to take me, like, 20 minutes to get this, so I'll definitely take that as a win. I should really learn how to draw eyes and mouths and noses so that I can, like, just draw characters. Because that'd probably be better if I was, like, able to draw, like, more characters each time. But I'm gonna need to practice drawing some eyes before I can actually draw eyes. But definitely once we start practicing drawing some eyes, we will implement drawing eyes into our practices. Or into our drawings, because, well, the only way you're gonna retain the drawing information, whatever, the practice that you did, is by using it in your drawings. So I can just do this stuff again. Which these videos are pretty much the only practice I get for drawing hair. Because I just don't draw hair very much. Like, outside of these videos that I decide to draw hair. So I should probably also practice drawing hair. But I most of the time just default to, let me practice drawing heads again. Let me draw some hands. Let me draw a pumpkin. Let me draw a little pumpkin guy named Banana Man. Alright. There we go. Go ahead and get some basic shapes. Trying some hair swooped all the way to the side. I've seen hair like this a lot. I've tried to draw hair like this before. I feel like every time I try to draw hair that is big swooped like this, like all the way from one side to the other, I always feel like it's wrong. Like, it just doesn't look as good as it should, or like the reference I'm using, or whatever. Like, it never looks quite like I want it to. So we're gonna try and do it today. you know, when we're using no references and not really 100% sure if we're going to be able to do this. That's when we do this. Why would you do it when you're 100% sure you can do it? That's boring. Just wing it and hope for the best. This one's going to be so much more messy than the other one, because if you see, this is spaghetti, basically. I'm not even really sure what the fuck's going on. But you know what? We're going to pretend like we do. And, yeah, that's it. We're just going to pretend like we know what's going on. This hair is too long. Her hair should go down to here. Let's go ahead and give her the little dangly bits right here and here, too. Boom, it's perfect. Now let's erase this and turn this into something beautiful. Are we going to be able to do that? I have no clue. Shut up, cars. Freaking cars outside. There's birds outside, too. They're not being loud anymore. Right before I started this video, they were being very, very loud. They were, like, right outside the door and way too loud. The other day, I was actually going to start my video, but the birds were being louder than I was, so I had to shut my window. Then it was very hot while I was recording my video. Did I say yesterday? Because that was not yesterday. Yesterday, I recorded with the little one, and the window was open. When was it? I don't know. It was the day before that, I think, then. I don't know. It's hot now. The window's open and it's still freaking hot in here. Why is it so hot? It's not even that hot out. Actually, I have no idea how hot it is. I think it's like 80 degrees. Or that was the high for today. I don't know. I'm drawing hair. Why am I talking about the weather? Just crazy weather we've been having, huh? Alright. It's looking like hair. It's looking like hair. We're not giving up yet. I mean, we're actually not going to give up at all. Because giving up is for little babies. And I am not a little baby. I'm not going to give up. Alright. Nope, I'm going to erase that. I didn't really know what I was going for up there. Trying to go for like a straight strand. But they didn't work out. Not thin enough to do that. Gonna go like this. Now the car's gonna go past. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear the cars, at least at like a quiet volume for some of them. Some of them are probably louder. There's been a couple that have passed by now, so you probably heard at least a couple. Alright. There we go. Not terrible, not great, you know? Alright. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Now we need to deal with this part, which was, I was putting off doing this part because I did not detail this part in the slightest. I literally just went, bah, 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 bah. That's the details that were there for me. So everything I'm going to be doing here is even more winging it than I was with those. So we're just going to kind of see what the hell I can come up with, see if anything works. Is anything gonna work? I don't really know. We could try to just do it like that side, I guess. You know, that would make sense. So let's actually just do that and make it easy on myself. Because usually it's a mirror image or close to mirror image, just like a very small change. So we'll go ahead and just do that. There we go. There's a little height difference. We're going to pretend like there's no height difference. Okay, just shut up. Shushy. You don't see anything. It's perfect. Alright, go ahead and separate that from her face just a bit. Round her chin out just a bit. Okay, what do we do with her neck? She's looking over her shoulder at us, so we're just gonna do this magical thing called not give her a neck. I'm saying that, and I was even finishing the sentence, but no, we're giving her a neck because we might as fucking well. Alright, you know, I don't know why sometimes I censor myself and sometimes I don't. Sometimes instead of saying fuck, I'll say But, like, you know what I'm saying anyways, so that's why a lot of the times I'll still just say the word. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, it's just random drawing videos. Alright, what am I doing? Yeah, sure, that's a neck. That one's better than that one, but, you know, that's fine. Okay, this is taking me 15 minutes. Oh, 15 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's go. I'm a genius. Water break. Forgot you can't hear me drink, at least not very loudly. I was hoping that'd make a lot more noise. Okie dokie. Pencil. Now what? Now we draw another hair. Hooray! We'll go ahead and do it 4 again today. We'll do this one, and then we'll do the other one. I'm not even going to do the other one time-lapsed, actually. I'm going to see what taking my time on one and not drawing it at a weird angle will do. Alright, this lady, you know what? I don't feel like doing no fancy heads or nothing like that. She's staring right at us. Staring right at us. This is all you Barbie do do. Barbie do me do me. You got it? Get it? Got it? Good. Alright. Yep, sure, that's fine. I'm sure that's perfect. Alright, cool. That's so uneven, actually. I just left the other ones even though, like, they weren't perfect, but that's just not even at all. And that's annoying. It's gotta be even. Alright, we'll go ahead and go like that, too, just to get the head shape more. Top of the head, doesn't matter, because hair gonna go on it and shit. Okie dokie, those are actually pretty good. I think this one's my favorite one out of those two. But this one's actually both of them are pretty good. What are we supposed to do now? I don't know. I did the 2 types of hair that exist. That one and that one. Let's go ahead and do the flat one. Hold on. I just realized I want to add a couple lines like in the hair. Like, there's already some down here because of, like, the sketches and shit, but, like, I wanted to add some actually in the hair. There, okay. That's good. What are we doing? The flat hair, like Rem's hair. If you've ever seen ReZero, that's what I'm going for here. Alright, and if you've never seen it, you should watch it. It's pretty good. It was a little bad in the first season, or I almost dropped it in the first season, but it's really good. Actually, that's not true. I didn't almost drop it, but shishy. Trivial. It doesn't matter. I don't even know what the fucking word trivial means. Yes, I like to use big words that I don't know the meaning of and just hope that it's the correct use of the word. I do that a lot. I should read a dictionary. I should do that thing. Someone told me to do this a while ago where I open the dictionary, pick a random word, and draw a page about that word in the dictionary. This isn't Rem anymore. I don't know what I'm doing now. Just kind of random shit, I'm being completely honest. Trying to make the hair bend in, but I want it to bend in and come out. But it's not bending in and coming out the way I want it to. Why is it not doing the things I want it to do? I wanted to add little bittles right there because I thought it could break up the hair a little bit and make it a bit specialer than just like I was thinking of adding these originally. But I thought making it sharper would make it look a little different, add a little contrast or something to it, and make it look a little better. But you know what? We can't get that, so the flat it goes. It's just like this. Just whoa, we got a circle going around the head, basically. You know, I don't actually really like this type of hair that much, like in animes and stuff like that, because it annoys me because it looks like it's flat. It looks like it's paper thin. And that annoys me. Why? I mean, it's fine. It's fine in drawings and shit, so let's go ahead and go with that and that. And I still don't really like that very much. It's not bad. Let's see if we can turn it into something better. Let's see if we can do something. I might pause this for a second because there's people talking. There was a family that walked by, so I paused it so that I wouldn't be listening, or so that the camera wouldn't pick up their conversation. Alright. There we go. That's, fine, I guess. Not perfect. I don't really know what I'm doing. Because I think I've only ever drawn this type of hair, like, twice before. And both times, I thought the same thing, and the same thing I'm thinking right now. This is really plain. I'm not a huge fan. It's also another reason I'm not a huge fan of it. It just kind of looks really plain to me. I like the sharper bits. It looks more like real hair. Hair is one of the things that I need to get very good at drawing, because it's going to be important to my story. Not actually. I just like hair and want it to be... I want all the characters to have unreasonably good drawn hair. All the characters that have hair. There's a decent amount of characters that wear masks or things along those lines where you won't see their faces. Or just won't have hair. Like, why would a lizard person have hair? But, I would like all the characters that have hair to have unreasonably good drawn hair. Because I think that would be nice. Same with the eyes, except for the eyes do come into play as of important for some characters. So the eyes must also be done very well. And then the hands. But that's just because I like hands. So I want to draw hands very nice. It's the same as the hair. The only thing that's actually important is the eyes. And that is the least important one to me that I want to get better. There we go. There's the plain looking hair that I'm not a huge fan of. It's not bad, it's just not the best. Like, why choose this when you could, like, get some other hair? Alright. There we go. Go like that. This and that, and this, and that, and this, and that. Okie dokie. That's gonna be it for this video. There'll be another one in, like, you get see in, like, 10 seconds. But, yep. Yipper deppers. Bye-bye. Subscribe.